What is something good that your parents did for you that you will never forget? I hated school, few friends, I didn't want to be there, and I didn't enjoy reading, which made school that much harder. Mom came home from hitting garage sales one Saturday with a grocery bag of sci-fi books, which I devoured. I was reading 1 or 2 books a day over the summer. This helped me in school, while I didn't thrive. Life was much easier without that booze. I can't guess how my life would have evolved. How did she know? My periods were really severe when I was a teen. I am talking heavy bleeding, full 7 days and a fever. Every month my dad would get me my duvet and pillow from upstairs, make a hot water bottle, get me my favorite movie from the video rental store, get some ice cream and chocolate as well, settle me on the couch and pamper me for the first 2 days that were the heaviest. He died when I just turned 18. Ever since, every month on my heaviest day I get myself some ice cream and chocolate and either put on a DVD or stream a movie. Settle myself on my couch with a hot water bottle and duvet pillow. Now I have a white blanket that I use and pamper myself for one whole day. My mom waiting at home with a cup of tea and cookies every day coming home from school. That's how I describe home. My dad always apologized when he was wrong. I used to take it for granted until I grew up and realized a lot of people had never gotten an apology from their parents before. This really helped me because I find it easy to own up to my mistakes and make amends where necessary. They made me pay rent when I got my first job and I hated it. On my 18th birthday they gave me access to my bank account. They saved it all up for me, so I could decorate my first apartment for free. I love them. I never really noticed it at the time, but all the sacrifices my mother did for me and my brother. We were poor, not dirt poor, but still, so eating out was a luxury that we rarely had. My mom would buy my brother and I hamburgers, and she would say that she didn't wanted to eat because she was either on a diet, not hungry, already ate, etc. While in truth, she didn't had anything in her stomach, and to make sure that there was enough food until the next paycheck came, she would eat only a salt cracker. I was an idiotic, moody teenager, and gave her such a hard time. That part of me wants to slap my 13 to 18-year-old self for my attitude back then. Instead of doing whatever I did back then, I should studied and gotten better grades to help her feel more at ease. Excuse me guys, got to call mom real quick. They discussed their problems with me for as long as I can remember. Their problems of course not being their real problems, but it gave me the opportunity to talk about my problems as well. I know how to formulate problems and understand them better. They never forget to always remind us that we are not restricted in anything we do that makes us happy, but we should take things into consideration and be responsible for it. More importantly, with what should be our priorities. You'll never forget when my parents helped me with a school project late at night. Their support really meant a lot to me, saving me from that orphanage. My mom once told me I could be anything I wanted, so I told her I wanted to be a dinosaur. Instead of shutting me down, she spent a week helping me practice my roar. Not sure if that was good parenting or just her way of keeping me busy, but I'll never forget it. They paid my way through college, which meant that I started my adult life with zero debt. I thank them for it. Strict with my education, I was allowed to do whatever I wanted, hobbies, extracurricular, etc., but school always had to come first. Instilled a good work ethic in me from a young age. Moved us halfway around the world so I could have a better life. 2 great kids and 6 wonderful grandkids later, I still don't know how to thank them, especially now they are gone. My parents always made sure we had family dinners every night. Looking back, those moments kept us connected even when life got busy, and it's something I want to continue with my own family one day. Always having a safe place I can come and crash without judgment. My husband and I lived with them for 5 months recently with our cat and dog, so we could finance IVF and rent our house out. I thought it would be stressful sharing with them for that time, but it was lovely. I had a pregnancy 2 months in and was stressed of losing it from previous losses, but we would all celebrate tentatively every milestone. Going out for dinner or something, every blood test where my hormones were going in the right direction. We're back home and I'm 33 weeks and I don't know if we could have done it without their support. Mom made me spaghetti for my birthday. We was on a really tight budget, but she still provided me one of the best birthdays I've ever had. Stepped into their bedroom because I thought they were being attacked by a ghost. I was 7 and they were not being attacked by a ghost. Taught me the don't tell your mother technique. Thanks to Dad, I now have a black belt in sneaking extra snacks and getting away with questionable decisions. Posts like this make me sad. Please enjoy good parents. Not everyone has them.